totally can agree with that. I understand that work hard, play hard, balancing out the two. And I wouldn't tell someone, oh, no, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. If that is exciting for you, you're getting fulfillment from it, go for it. But also realize that you are leaving something on the table if you are not also honoring that you are a human being who needs, even if you don't realize it, we do all need that calm, being able to bring things in. Really, stress management, it's inner work. It's not about the stress outside of you. It's about bringing the attention inward and saying, how am I dealing with this? What can I do differently? How am I reacting? Are my emotions driving what I'm doing? Or am I able to take a pause, consider what's happened, not be attached to the outcome, and then move forward and respond in a skillful way with grace? And the only folks that I know who are like really highly skilled at that are people who practice it throughout their lives and then are able to just draw on that without having to give it a lot of thought. And I will say, this is something that most people who feel skilled at, they know it's a practice. Even the people who write books about this will tell you, like, oh, this is what happened last week when someone pulled in front of me in traffic. We're human beings. We have reactions. We are emotional beings. So Sharon Salzberg, for instance, is a meditation teacher who's been teaching meditation for, 20 or 30 years. But in her book, she talks about these things, these interactions she has, and how her ego comes up and her emotions come up. And then she's, oh, but it's the awareness that allows you to then reflect on it and go back and be like, oh, I could have handled that differently, and make a decision about how you'll handle it moving forward. But I'm not sure that goes back to what you're saying with that high level of need for stimulation, both like professionally and in your off time. But what I would say is that if you're a very high performer and you have very high stress, and you also are over here doing the really stimulating, high energy adventure activity, just know that here in the middle, like your true nature is a calm being. So if you're doing things to respect that and honor that, you're going to have a higher level of performance in the workplace. And you might also, if you're like competitive sports or you're doing, I don't know, skiing, you might end up performing there also, because that inner calm that you're cultivating is on board in all these instances. Your thinking is clearer, you're able to make decisions more quickly and with a better awareness of the impact and consequences of them. I do challenge someone who says, I just don't need this stuff, to give it a try for 60 to 90 days and see the results.